We are back at Hersheypark, what feels like probably the billionth time in the past 2 weeks, but tonight we just completed this Season Pass Loyalty Challenge. You might be wondering what the heck is the Season Pass Loyalty Challenge. So this is great. This is the second year that Hersheypark brought this back. For every visit that we make during a certain time period, we get points. And essentially those points translate to rewards. So for instance, each visit is 10,000 points. And there's also some specific challenges that you could also complete. For instance, there was a 3 in a row challenge that got us 30,000 points. A time shifter challenge for 50,000. Weekday Warrior Challenge for 75. And the reason why we wanted to complete all of those challenges was because we're getting a special invitation to the Halloween event. We don't know what that invite is yet. We don't know if we're gonna get early access to the houses or what that entails, but I love Halloween, I love Dark Nights, and I am excited to find out what it is. And speaking of Dark Nights, we got some exciting news updates today from Hersheypark, and I have them pulled up on my phone so I can share them all with you. So Dark Nights is going to be returning on Friday, September 13th. So Friday the 13th, how perfect is that? And it's going to be for 25 days, including Halloween night on Thursday. So that'll be a special Thursday that'll be open since Halloween's on a Thursday this year. And it is going to have 5 haunted houses, and this year they're bringing the new Estate of Evil haunted house. There's going to be 3 scare zones, including a brand new scare zone as well. And then this year they're bringing back the Tasting Pass. The Tasting Pass was awesome last year. We got to try a bunch of different Halloween offerings, so very much looking forward to purchasing that again. And they're bringing something new this year called the Avenue of the Afterlife. So that's why we're back here at the boardwalk. I'm going to show you where this is going to take place. So we're right here at 8 Crust Cuss Pizza, and back where you see this sandcastle area, this is where it's going to start. And what that's going to be is it's going to be specific food, shopping in a scare-free zone. So this is going to be something that your kids can go through and not be at risk for getting scared by one of the scare actors. So I'm excited to check that out since that's going to be brand new for this year. So 5 haunted houses this year, as I mentioned earlier. So Estate of Evil, a charming new brownstone has officially hit the market. Wander through 13 rooms of this spacious mansion and prepare to be captivated by the meticulous care the live-in waitstaff has taken to preserve the past. All right, I'm not going into more details than that. There's a whole big description. Actually, all these houses, Hershey did a really nice job of describing each one. The next one is going to be returning from last year, Annie Mortem's Abattoir. And then there's going to be the Haunted Coal Mine, Curse of the Tommyknockers, which is another returning house, The Descent, Catacombs of Decay, and Twisted Carnival. And then the new scare zone for this year is going to be Darkstone's Hollow Battle for Spring Creek. This sounds interesting. Darkstone has declared war against the creatures he has once held captive. The battle lines have been drawn. All right, sounds interesting. So what are you most looking forward to? What house here at Dark Nights? Last year, unfortunately, we did not get to do any of the houses. We were here on a Saturday and oh my goodness, it was so busy. There were like 2-hour waits for houses. We had just gotten back from Halloween Horror Nights down at Universal Studios in Orlando, and we were pretty darn tired of waiting in lines. So we didn't get to do any of the houses, but we got to enjoy the food and the rides and exciting stuff. Treatville is going to be back this year. Treatville is the trick-or-treating section, which is also held back here in the boardwalk area. And that was great. So it's for kids 13 and under, and Claire got tons of candy last year, and they even hooked us parents up. So we had a ton of free Hershey candy from trick-or-treating. Another exciting offering this year for Halloween is going to be the Shake, How, Glow Halloween show inside of the Chevrolet Music Box Theater. So I know Claire got to do the Halloween show last year. We did not, but she got to do that last year, and I was told it was a lot of fun. So I'm excited to see what that will be. And then additionally, they're going to have Creatures of the Night back in the Zoo America section, which will be nice, and that's included. The best thing about Dark Nights is you do not require a separate ticket for this. It is included with your Hersheypark ticket. So unlike other Halloween attractions where you have to pay separately, that's going to be included with your Hersheypark entrance. And they did release about the ticketing information. So it says that Hersheypark Halloween admission includes access to Dark Night, the haunted houses, and scare zones. Guests interested in visiting the seasonal event can purchase one-day, any-day tickets valid through January 1st, 2025, and current 2024 season pass holders can enjoy unlimited Hersheypark Halloween and Dark Night visits. And additionally, it does look like they are going to have a Dark Nights Fast Track Unlimited program, so valid on participating coasters, because roller coasters and rides are going to be open during Dark Nights. Now, it's not going to be every ride. Last year, there were a lot of rides that were closed during Dark Nights, only because of staffing, and this is after college kids, high school kids are back to school. So it'll be interesting to kind of see what that looks like this year, but the fact that there's going to be a fast track program, that'll be nice, especially if you're only going to be visiting for one night, that you can kind of skip those long lines. If you are planning a trip to Hershey, Pennsylvania for Dark Nights this year, please leave me a comment below, and as always, thank you for watching.